So Toyota's lineup for 2024 and 2025 looks pretty amazing. It's going to make its own episode itself because I want to walk through everything they have to offer, not just at SEMA, but in their concept cars and what's available to you in the future coming from Toyota. My name is Craig from Flying Wheels. This is the specialist Amanda, the one that's going to tell us everything we need to know about what Toyota has to offer. The one that caught my attention first was this Land Cruiser?
Land Cruiser ROX.
Land Cruiser ROX behind me. Could you walk me through this?
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go right down the lineup of all the Toyotas and see what you can tell us about all of them.
Perfect. Well, we're starting with the good ones. So the Land Cruiser ROX, this was an in-house project by our North American design team, Calty. So what they were doing is they wanted to take a current generation Land Cruiser, because it just came back for 2024, but then pay homage to Land Cruisers of the past, because we've been making the Land Cruiser globally since 1951. So it's been around for 70 years. And so what they did is they were really inspired by the Land Cruisers that didn't have a roof. So that's what they did here, is they went in here, they've got a soft sliding roof, you've got a truck bed in the back, you've got skeleton doors here, so they open through to the cabin. So it really gives you that open air, immersive nature experience.
Okay.
Really, really cool. It's been lifted 4 inches. And everything about this, it is a concept car, concept truck, but everything is functional. So it's not just for show.
Do you think that we could see one of these in our future?
Anything is possible. Because it's all functional, this is certainly something that could inspire a variation down the line.
Have you had a lot of interest in this car?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. People love the spring green paint. For Land Cruiser fans, they might remember this is actually a throwback vintage color from the past. Yeah.
And then you said there's a sliding roof on it?
Yep, sliding soft top roof, so it
Power
completely
retractable?
opens up. Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Wow, it's incredible.
Yeah.
And then
really
it has a
beefy
truck
tires.
bed in the rear, correct?
Yeah, exactly. So all of your adventure gear, you know, all of your tents, all of your camping gear, anything like that, the idea is that you could just throw it in the bed.
And obviously everything's waterproof?
Yes, everything's waterproofed, yep.
Great, thanks very much. So we all know that Toyota brought back the Supra.
Yes.
There's a brand new Supra behind us that I want to show in a minute, but before we get to that, this one has, well, it looks like the King's car.
It is.
Like
it's a
clone,
tribute to the King's car.
King,
Yeah.
to Richard Petty, as well as Top Gear's Rutledge Wood, too.
Yes.
Would you mind telling me about this Supra and then walking us into the actual Supra we can own?
Yeah, absolutely. So Rutledge Wood, a Toyota ambassador, this was his pet project, and he really wanted to pay homage to the fact that Richard Petty is one of Toyota's newest ambassadors, so we're really excited about that. So he's taken Richard Petty's iconic Superbird from the 1969 and 70 years, and then reimagining it on a GR Supra, hence the Supra bird was born.
Oh,
so,
yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's painted in Richard Petty's iconic blue. You're going to see his 43. This is all hand painted. This is not a decal, anything like that. We've got some performance upgrades, things like a catback exhaust, cold air intake. So it's really, really fun.
Now, what separates, aside from the cosmetics and the catback exhaust, what separates this from your newer Supras? Like the
So
ones that
a lot
we
of
can
it,
own?
it's actually a stock engine underneath the hood. So underneath the hood, it's an inline six, 382 horses, 368 pound-feet of torque. So this thing goes.
Which would be that one right there.
This one right over here. Yeah, exactly.
So this right here would be something I can get.
Yeah, something you could get today.
2025
if you wanted to.
Supra. What is this car? What model is it? What trim level?
3.0 premium. So it's going to be absolutely loaded up. Again, I said underneath the engine we've got an inline six. So 382 horses. It's really, really fast. 0 to 60 in 3.9 seconds. From Toyota, different testers have clocked it even faster.
I heard a rumor that these are available in a 6-speed. Is that true?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it rare to find them in 6-speed manual transmissions?
When we first came back with the Supra in 2020, we were just offering it in an automatic, but then enthusiasts came back and they said, you know what? We want to feel it. We want to feel the clutch for ourselves. We also want a manual. So Toyota delivered. Your wish was our command. So we're also offering in a 6-speed manual.
Oh, that's so exciting to have the 6-speed around and available to people still. Thank you to Toyota for keeping that alive.
Yeah, Toyota listens.
Going down the line, there's more that you guys have to offer. So this is your Supra.
The Supra, yeah.
What is this right here? It kind of looks like a Celica.
This is the whole GR family.
What does a GR family mean?
Gazoo Racing.
Gazoo Racing.
Yeah, Toyota's global racing nameplate. So we've got the Supra, we've also got the GR Corolla. This is a 3-cylinder Corolla hatchback that's getting 300 horsepower.
Out of
so
3 cylinders.
100 horsepower per cylinder. Yeah. This is
not naturally aspirated, I assume, right?
Turbo, correct.
Okay.
It is turbocharged.
Is it all-wheel drive as well?
It is all-wheel drive, yes it is.
300 horsepower, 3 cylinders?
I know, it is a real rally bit hot hatch.
Have you heard them run yet?
Yeah.
Does it sound?
Oh yeah, it's throaty, it's so fun.
Also in a manual transmission?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I guess with this, is this rear wheel drive, front wheel drive?
All-wheel drive.
All-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of similar to like your AE86, I guess it would be, right? Like the 86 Corolla.
Sure,
kind of the hatchback
yeah,
style.
yeah, hatchback
Fun,
style, just
but still a Corolla.
fun, yeah. You're gonna notice up here we've got a carbon fiber roof.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Any idea what MSRP on something like this is?
They started about 36,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
300 horsepower for 36,000. And then going down the GR line, like I had said, this kind of reminds me of what a Celica would be, but I hear rumors that Celica's coming back.
That's all rumors abound right now, so nothing that Toyota can confirm.
So
but
what
we
is this?
do have the GR86. This is a partnership with Subaru, if you remember the Scion FRS.
Yeah.
Yep.
So would this be like
exactly.
what was the BRZ?
Yeah, yeah, so that's the sister vehicle.
Okay.
So front engine, rear wheel drive, super fun to drive. Like the
Also
cornering
manual?
on this. Yes, also available in a
Wow.
manual, of course.
And then to move along,
Yes.
past what my favorite car of the Toyota lineup is,
Yes.
you have some more coming up down this way.
We
I'd like you to
do.
cover. So we talked about the sports cars. We're walking past what would be my favorite car in the Toyota lineup
You
that
have
would
good taste.
hopefully be a reality one day. Over to the Land Cruiser, which is now available to us again. The Land
Yes.
Rover just came back out.
It just came back out for 2024. Yeah,
Can you
it took
tell
a
me
little
about
bit
this?
of a hiatus, but then came back.
Compared to the Sequoia, what is the Land Cruiser? Where do we line these two up?
So the Land Cruiser is really, it's going back to its roots. It's a 5-passenger, and it is just a true off-road beast. It's got a 2.4-liter twin turbocharged 4-cylinder underneath the hood. It's a hybrid powertrain now, so you're gonna have instantaneous torque with it. It's beefy, it's fast, it's fun, it's capable.
And this one is the 1958 model.
The 1958, yeah. So that's going to throw it back to the first Land Cruiser was sold in the United States in 1958. So it's got a little bit of those elements. Like you'll notice things like the circular headlamps.
Oh yeah, okay.
Right here, yeah.
Now is this as far as trim levels go? Where would we put the 1958?
So the 1958 is technically the base, and then you go up to the Land Cruiser.
Okay.
Just trim level, and then above that we have a first edition, just to celebrate the launch year or the relaunch year. A couple little.
Do they make a
extras.
TRD version of the Land Cruiser?
Not currently.
Okay.
But we'll see.
All right.
Again, anything is possible. And this one is just loaded up with a lot of additional accessories. So while something like the ROX right now is in the distant future, that's more of a concept, this is actually something that you could load up and take home.
Okay.
So you can see the list of all the accessories on it.
So now that we're into the Land Cruisers, I don't even know what you can say about this car because it says so much already. It's making its own statement.
It does.
This is a concept car, I assume, but what is it?
Completely concept car with Modelisto, and it's kind of like the armored car. It is it's basically completely shielded, so it is ready for whatever you're going to throw its way, no matter where you take it.
This is Toyota's SEMA show car.
Yes,
Cool.
exactly.
Gets better, so I love throwbacks.
Yeah.
And that brings us to this Land Cruiser. What is it? I love it.
Yeah.
Please tell us about it.
So this is based on the first edition that we were talking about earlier, and then you go up to the Land Cruiser,
Okay.
just trim level, and then above that we have a first edition, a new trim level for 2024. And again, it is just you've got a lot of these throwback stripes and the throwback
smoothie
colors.
wheels look great.
Yeah.
What engine is in this one?
This one is still a stock engine, so the 2.4-liter 4-cylinder.
All right.
Turbocharged.
For someone that comes I'm passionate about my V8.
Okay.
So going from the V8 that we're all used to down to a 4-cylinder turbo, what should we expect? Is there a lag somewhere?
It's
is
kind
the
of like-
power still there?
Yes, so it's kind of like the best of all worlds because you're going smaller displacement, which means you're going to save a little bit of gas, so you're going to get better MPG. But because it's turbocharged, you're typically getting more horsepower and a heck of a lot more torque. And then when you add the hybrid powertrain in there, the electric motor gives you instantaneous torque.
Right.
So when you add that in there,
So we have off-the-line torque.
Right,
You have power from the turbos.
Exactly.
Fuel efficiency from the 4-cylinder, and then reliability from Toyota's 4-cylinders.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
That makes sense.
yeah.
Behind me is an original.
Yes.
What year is that?
1988.
Ah, it's so cool to see these on the road still. And then that over there, is that also a concept?
That is also strictly a concept,
All right,
yeah.
so let's
another
breeze
just
over that
fun
one real
build.
quick.
Okay.
Looks like a complete concept car.
It is.
Something amazing to look at. Perfect for a SEMA show car.
Yeah, Toyota has a lot of experience in the Baja races, so this is paying homage to that.
Just a fun toy.
It's just fun. Yeah.
This is really neat to see.
Yeah, you've got the mat. finish.
I want to just know what's the deal with this
Okay.
RAV4 over here, or RAV-X. Is that something that's available to everybody?
So this is again.
Or are
this
you
is
guys just teasing us with a lot of
Right.
stuff?
Well, you know, a little bit of tease is never a bad thing. But people are wanting more capability. They want to take smaller cars like the RAV4 and actually take them off-roading.
Mm-hmm.
So traditionally, you would only go off-roading in a bigger SUV or a truck. But now people are wanting to take the RAV4s camping. They want to take them out onto trails. So this is giving you a little glimpse into the future of where the RAV could also go.
Ah.
Yeah. So you see super high ground clearance.
So we have our Fox Racing suspension.
Yeah.
Looks like Toyota-style rally wheels.
Yeah.
It is obviously
really heavy
lifted.
duty shocks. Yeah.
Fender flares.
Mm-hmm.
We have our camo wrap, I put in quotations.
Yeah.
Hood scoop in the front. Very aggressive styling all the way around the car, including the
Yeah.
scoops on the side, in the grille. The headlights are really aggressive looking.
You can see the carbon fiber roof on this one as well.
Is this something we're gonna be able to get one day, do you think?
Hey, we hope so.
I hope so too.
You see the light bar in the front too.
I would have never thought a Toyota
Yeah.
RAV would be cool, and Toyota found a way to make this thing look really, really great.
The RAV is growing up, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's come a long way.
Out of everything, I can't believe a RAV is what caught my attention.
Love to
Yeah.
hear that. That's awesome.
Now we are over to the Sequoias.
Yes.
This Sequoia has a lot of extra packages that I want to know about. What's different in the new model Sequoia? When did they change the new body style? What do we get with this new body style?
2023 was it was a massive change. Everything, engine, platform, interior, like a full redesign. Taking a lot of cues from the Tundra, which was redesigned the year prior.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so it's going to have the iForce Max engine in it, which is going to be 437 horses, class-leading 583 pound-feet of torque. It is only hybrid, so with all of that torque, again, it's class-leading torque, you're also getting 20 miles to 24 miles per gallon.
With what kind of horsepower?
That's 437.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
wild.
On a full-size SUV, you're averaging 22 miles per gallon.
Comes with a third row?
Yes.
All right, so 7 passenger probably,
7 or
four-wheel
8,
drive,
depending. Yeah,
8
if you want
passenger
captain
option.
chairs on the second row.
And then just to accessorize, what is
Yeah.
all of this stuff?
Yeah, so this is an idea that you want to take your Sequoia camping. So we partner with a lot of great outdoor brands like Yakima. So you can do rooftop tents. This is Pelican up here.
Are these things you can buy from the Toyota site to accessorize your
Yeah,
your
you can
vehicle?
go through the Toyota site. Yeah, we have a bunch of different accessories that you can find. Yeah.
We talked about the Supra, your GR models,
Yeah.
your Land Cruisers, the RAV, the Sequoia, onto the Tundra, and then I really want to talk about the Tacoma after, and we'll call it quits from there. But you
Don't
guys just
forget
have
about the 4Runner.
Oh, the 4Runner. There's so much you guys have to offer. We talked about the accessories on the Sequoia. Here's your Tundra right here with a tent.
Yeah, I
And then it
mentioned
looks
earlier
like-
the rooftop tents. That's a big lifestyle thing that you can do, so you can
Yeah.
see it right here.
So it keeps the bears away.
Exactly.
And then on top of this Tundra, we have what looks like a tailgate package.
Yeah.
So over here, if we go to this is a full-on tent that looks like it stores away in that Yakima
Yep.
bag right there.
And then
And
you
you-
have your full tailgate package here. I went to college in Alabama, so this is my dream. This right here.
Yeah. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So with the Tundra,
Yes.
you're probably getting the same drivetrain as the Sequoia.
As the Sequoia,
I assume.
correct,
Okay,
yep.
so you have your 436 horsepower.
437. Good
437
job.
horsepower engine. It is a hybrid.
You
yes?
can, yes, you can get it with the hybrid
option.
powertrain. Yep.
And then do they come in a 4-cylinder turbo? Is that
4-cylinder turbo? No, it's a 3.5-liter V6 that
Okay.
is also twin turbo.
so? Toyota's
Yeah.
still using the 3.5-liter V6 that they were using like in the Siennas a little while ago. That indestructible engine.
It is a different engine. It's called the iForce engine, iForce
Okay.
Max. So it is a different engine because the previous engines that you're talking about were naturally aspirated.
Right.
Yeah.
And these are twin turbos?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. I believe that's the same engine in the Lotus Elite Evora, I think, is a Toyota 3.5 twin turbo.
Is it?
Yeah, fun fact.
Cool.
So you get
I didn't know
Toyota
that.
reliability out of Lotus too. Why? What?
Again, just ultimate tailgate Tundra. So this is marking Toyota is now an official partner of the NFL. So we're
Okay.
really excited about that. So this is kind of a celebration of that. Yeah. the
Official
tail-
partner with Richard Petty, with the
We have a
NFL.
lot of partnerships.
So we have two more to discuss.
Yes.
The Tacoma and the 4Runner. Over here is, I love anything throwback, anything like
Yeah.
80s, 90s, things that I grew up with. So even just the decal package on this is pretty neat.
Yeah.
Is this a special edition? Is it available to the public? And what is it?
Yeah, so this is, again, it's just a special edition. And it's going back to our racing roots. And because Toyota's been involved in racing for over 6 decades. So it's really just as an ode to that.
One of the things that I was most excited about Toyota is that
Yeah.
you kept the 6-speed manual transmission. I hear a rumor that the Tacoma is still available in a manual transmission as
You
well.
can still get a manual transmission. We're not taking that away from you. Yep.
Toyota's really done it. Is that available in a 4Runner too, or just a Tacoma?
Just the Tacoma.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then over to here is America's favorite family car, the 4Runner. I didn't see a Sienna though. Is there a Sienna here
No
too?
Sienna here.
Oh,
no
those-
swagger wagon. That is America's favorite
That
family
is.
car.
If
for
you ask
sure.
my wife what her favorite
Yeah.
car is, it would still to this day be her Sienna.
I learned how to drive on a Sienna. It's very close to my heart.
Is that real?
So this is the 4Runner TRD Surf concept. So
Stop saying concept.
I know.
I want one.
I know. I'm sorry to break your heart.
What is this?
So when the 4Runner first came out in the 1980s, it was an icon on the beaches of Southern California.
Yep.
That's what surfers would you would see them all over the place.
And those vehicles are worth more now
I know.
than they were worth in the 80s.
I know.
So
I
they're
know.
trying to come back with another one?
So this is, again, with any concept, the idea is just to put it out there, see what people think about it, and then potentially it could actually lead to a real production model down the line. We
I
saw
hope
that
so.
with before the Supra came back, we had a concept called the FT1. It was very, very similar. So you never know, anything is possible.
Now, is this your like Tacoma and your 4Runner platform?
So yes, it's the same platform, but yeah, so basically what they did is they took it from a 4-door to a 2-door, but still made the back seats functional. So that front seat right here, that front passenger seat,
Yes.
it flips up so you can easily get into the back seats. And again, it is also open roof, so open air. Yeah,
I want one.
yeah, they're really cool.
I feel like this is just a big tease. This whole video is a big tease now. Everything that I want that I can't have yet, please make them. Going into the 4Runner now,
Yeah.
the regular 4Runners
Yeah,
that we can
right
all
behind you,
have.
right here. Yes.
So we have a TRD Pro here.
Yes.
Would you mind going through the TRD Pro, because that's, let's go to
Yeah,
the
that's
best
the
one.
off-road beast.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. So the 4Runner is getting totally redesigned for 2025. That's something we're really excited about. It's going to share a lot of the same features from the Tacoma and the Land Cruiser. We're bringing over to the 4Runner. So it's going to have that same engine, the same platform.
Does the 4Runner come available for a third row seating?
Yes.
Oh,
And that's
nice.
still available to you. So the Land
Wow.
Cruiser is strictly going to be a 5-passenger. This you can still get a third row.
Fold flat?
Yes.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's great. All
Yeah.
right, so it is America's favorite family car.
Yeah.
I think that's all for now. Is
right.
there anything else we're missing that I'm going to want that I can't have?
No, I think I've teased you enough.
All right, so that's Toyota's lineup for 2025. Hopefully we see these concepts come to life so we can have them for ourselves. Amanda from Toyota, thank you so much. My name is Craig from Flying Wheels at the SEMA 2024. Thanks again. We'll see you all later. Now you got to do this. Adios.
Adios.